My brothers and sisters, I have some good news for you. In consultation with the state government and with the meeting with the Chief Minister of our state, Mr. Yediyurappa, the state has given us the permission to open the churches from Tuesday onwards. But we discussed in our diocese and we decided that the churches have to get ready. So the Courier has prepared some wonderful guidelines for you so that we will be protected. And also, we will not be agents for community spread of corona. And those directions will be given to you after this small introduction. We should remember the celebration is not only meant to praise God, but also to be an example for the community where we live in. May you follow them. May you have healthy days ahead. And I hope for the day when we will be come together in the church, celebrate, share our laughter, and be the full community once again. God bless you.
As we begin to return to our churches, the Eparchy of Mandya, following the directives of the central and the state governments, sets before you the guidelines to be followed by each one of us prudently, for each one of us have a role to play to keep each other safe and healthy. To begin with, the respective church premises must be properly sanitized, well ventilated, and seats cleansed and disinfected regularly. The rest rooms at the church premises open for the public should be fumigated and properly sanitized as well. To maintain the physical distance of 6 feet during the Mass, not more than 100 parishioners are allowed at a time for a Mass. Hence, the churches could increase the number of Eucharistic celebrations as per the need of the church. And in case where huge parishes exist, the Sunday obligatory Mass could be celebrated on weekdays too, as per the discretion of the parish priest. Please refer to the parish websites or contact parish offices for more details about the same. Posters or standees on preventive measures about COVID-19 are to be displayed prominently within the vicinity of the church premises. Care should be taken not to bring either children below the age of 10 or people above the age of 65, nor anyone who has symptoms of the disease and are quarantined, or members of the faithful with comorbidities or even pregnant women. They could instead participate online in the sacramental services. People living in the containment area should not participate in the service at the church, nor should the churches within these containment zones avail such public services during this public health emergency. Places where chances of high risk factors involved, the parish priest can take the call to withhold from offering Eucharistic celebrations. In preparation for Mass, while entering the church premises, each person must undergo the thermal checking, and only those who fall below the prescribed limit are allowed to enter the church, while others are asked to return back. It is mandatory that within the church premises, each member is supposed to wear a facial mask and use the sanitizer placed at the church entrance without fail, and also maintain the 6 feet physical distance from the other. Use only the identified entrances and exit paths as directed by the church authorities. Each person is requested to leave their footwear outside the church in the assigned places and collect the same after the Holy Mass without creating a ruckus. You are requested to occupy your seats where the pews and places of seating are marked to help you maintain the physical distance of 6 feet within the church. The use of liturgical texts by the community is strictly prohibited and are requested either to carry their own texts or use the LCD projectors within the church instead. Always ensure to use a tissue or the inside of your elbow to cover coughs and sneezes. The sign of peace should be expressed by bowing heads with folded hands only. The priest is supposed to properly sanitize his hands before the celebration of the Holy Eucharist. However, while the priest is in the sanctuary, he will not be wearing a mask. During the distribution of Holy Communion, the priest wears a mask and covers his hands with the gloves. For the Holy Communion, wait for your row to be invited before leaving your pew to avoid rush and to keep the prescribed distance. The communion is to be received on hands at a distance from the priest. Touching of statues or idols or holy books, etc., are not encouraged during this public health emergency. The collections should be taken up after the service with one or several donation boxes placed at some noticeable place by keeping the necessary distance. The respective churches could make provisions for those lay faithful who have participated in online services to receive Holy Communion on other days. It is also to be noted that it is not mandatory that the parishioners have to come to the church during these days of public health emergency. Instead, can partake in the online services. We are eagerly awaiting to celebrate Holy Mass with you again and want to create a safe and comfortable environment to do so. Thank you for doing your part.